Right. And so, coming out here and I know, your personal experience. So fast forward, what do you think has had some of the biggest influence in terms of fast tracking your business? I mean, again, we're in the fourth year of your business, and you've gone from being an individual agent to you now have a team that includes other agents on the team, administrative support. And so, what kind of got you there into having that success, what some would say is very quickly?
I don't think it's attributed to any one thing specifically. I mean, one thing that you did teach me was about layering. So I guess the common thread through all the things I did in my layering was putting myself out there, whether that meant my face on my signs, that's a good start, and as well as, being physically in the marketplace, doing open houses all the time, putting my signs out, people seeing me, being active in the community. And on top of that, also getting on social media, like you've taught me this, like, at the end of the day, that I am first, chiefly in the relationship business. Housing and real estate don't even come into the equation, right? Until someone feels like they've had the opportunity to get to know me a little bit, see if there's that, at least a modicum of trust and comfort. So I think things really kind of started cracking open when I finally got over myself and started putting myself out there on social media, because at the end of the day, I think there's no better way to show yourself, your authentic self, other than social media. And I don't mean like 24/7, like, okay, I'm going to brush my teeth now, but just a glimpse into who you are, what's important to you. It's like, if you're not, I tell this to my team all the time, if you're not being yourself, your people will never find you, and social media is a great vehicle for that.
So, this course is something that real estate agents, small business owners, maybe people who are thinking about influencers, are just curious about how social media and video can be a benefit, especially when you are in a business and you have a product or service to sell. So, as you had mentioned, kind of jumping into social media, allowing it to be a habit and really a skill set, for most people, the idea of pausing to take a picture or pausing to get video of something, I'm already having to do my job. I'm already having to do all of these other things. Where am I fitting the time in? How does this become a new priority for the business?
Well, it really doesn't take that long. The biggest challenge for me was just remembering to do it, right? Because like I'm going through the motions of the day and trying to stay 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of everything else that's about to come up, while putting out brush fires for other people. But at the end of the day, that's the reality of it, and how you handle that and how you service your clients. That's what people want to see. That's the part of you they want to get to know. So I literally had to start setting reminders in my phone to get like alerts, like, hey, if you haven't posted anything, you got to remember to do this.
So this course specifically, we kind of do an in-depth dive of understanding the different platforms, who the demographic is that uses those platforms primarily, and how you can use that to tell your story. So, it is going to be basically a focus of LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and we do also mention, even though it's not necessarily social media, kind of those that Google My Business and some of those other platforms. What are the ones that you think that you've had the most success with, and how are you telling your story differently on, say, Facebook versus Instagram?